Hello everyone, I am Sagar Somne and today I will going to discuss about the respiratory system, its function and the organ and disease related the respiratory system. So now we can start about the respiratory system. Respiratory system is nothing but the network of organ and the tissue that help in the breathing. Okay. So respiratory system include the airways like lung and the blood vessels. Those those part work together to move oxygen throughout the body and clean the waste gases like carbon dioxide. So respiratory system has many functions like helping breathing in and out, means inhale and exhale the oxygen. So now another function is allow to talk and uh, to smell. So warm air to maintain your body temperatures and moisturize it to the humidity level. Okay, so deliver oxygen to cells in your blood or the means in your body and remove waste gases including CO2 from your body when you exhale. So airways deliver air to your lungs, and airways are complicated system that are included. Okay. So respiratory system can be classified in the two types, means respiratory tract can be classified into two types, like upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. Both respiratory tract include different organs, and they can made the respiratory system. So now we can talking about the upper respiratory tract organ and lower respiratory tract organ. So upper respiratory tract organ include the nasal cavity, mouth, pharynx, larynx. Okay, and so lower respiratory tract include organs like the trachea, lung, bronchioles, and the alveoli. Now, okay. So mouth and nose opening that pulls air from outside of the body in the respiratory system. Another is the sinus. Okay, sinus is a hollow area between the bones and the head that help regulate temperature and the humidity of air when inhale. Okay, so next organ in the upper respiratory tract, that is the pharynx. Okay, so pharynx also called as a windpipe. Okay, so the pharynx is a tube that deliver air from the nose and the nose to the trachea. Another organ in the upper respiratory tract, that is the larynx. Okay, so larynx also called as a voice box. Okay, so uh, larynx is a tube they can deliver the oxygens. Okay, so next is the passage connected trachea is a passage that connected throat and the lung. Next is a bronchial tube at the bottom of the windpipe that connect into the each lung. Next is a next organ in the respiratory tract, that is the lung. Okay, lung is a organ. They have the two organ that remove oxygen from the air and pass into the your body. Okay, next organ is, then muscle and bones help to air you inhale into and the out of your lung. So some of the bones and muscles in the respiratory system include like diaphragm. Okay, so diaphragm is a muscle that help your lung pull in air and push it out. Next bone like the ribs. Okay, ribs is a bone that surrounded and protect your lungs and the heart. When you breathe out, and your blood carries carbon dioxide and other waste out of the body. um, Other components that work with the lungs and blood vessels, that include alveoli, bronchioles, capillaries, okay, and lung lobe. Okay, so alveoli is a tiny air sacs in the lungs where exchange of oxygen and CO2 take place. And bronchioles is a small branches of the bronchioles tubes that lead to alveoli. Capillaries is a blood vessels in the alveoli that move oxygen and carbon dioxide. And lung has a two section. Okay, first is a right lung and left lung. Okay, right lung has a 3 lobes and left lung has a 2 lobe. Okay, because there is a heart. So in the left lung there are only 2 types of the lobe. Some other components of the respiratory system include epiglottis. Okay, epiglottis is a tissue flap at the entrance to trachea that closes when you swallow to keep and food liquid out of the airway. Another is a larynx. Larynx also called as a voice box. Larynx is a hollow organ that allows you talk and make sounds. Air moves in and out. Next point, that is a disease related to the respiratory tract. Okay, so there are many types of disease related to respiratory tract like asthma, allergies, pneumonia, COPD, bronchitis, laryngitis, pharyngitis. Okay, there are many types of disease which can occur due to the allergies in your respiratory tract, and so we can talking one by one the disease in the occurs in the respiratory tract. So first is asthma. Asthma is a chronic disorder. Asthma cause in due to the inflammation in the airways that makes breathing difficult. Okay, so asthma is a disease in which human cannot be breathe regularly. They have problem in the breathing. So then next is the allergies. Inhaling proteins such as the dust, mold, and pollen grains, they can cause respiratory allergy. Respiratory allergy is also disease in which human or the person cannot be breathing safely. They have difficulty in the breathing. So next is a pneumonia. Pneumonia is a condition in which inflammation of lung can be occur. Okay, so in the pneumonia, lung has a major inflammations. So next disease, that is a bronchitis. Bronchitis is a condition in which inflammation of bronchial tubes can be occur. So due to bronchitis, human can feel more and more problem in the respirations. And last one disease, that is a COPD. COPD means chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. This illness can harm respiratory system or the respiratory tract ability to deliver oxygen throughout the body. So now, so in about today's video, we can see all about the information related to respiratory tract, its anatomy, physiology, and the disease related to respiratory tract. And we can see the due to the diseases, human can be face different diseases. Thank you.